Welcome to Animax tutorial. Those who have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe, and if you like the video, give like and share. So yesterday we have learned about the graphical representation of a polynomial. So today we are going to learn about what is the relation between zeros and the coefficient of a polynomial. If I go for the quadratic polynomial, that is, if alpha and beta are zeros of polynomial p of x, ax square plus bx plus c, means this ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic equation. Right, so here as per the equation they have given that ax square plus bx plus c is equal to k into x minus alpha and x minus beta, as we already know that alpha and beta are the roots of the polynomial or zeros of the polynomial. So I can multiply this x minus alpha and into x minus beta, you will get that result as x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Then multiply this k inside, you will get kx square minus kx into alpha plus beta plus k alpha beta. Right, next after that compare the coefficient of the x square, x and constant with the coefficient of x square, x and constant of LHS and RHS, both sides. Right, now after comparing the coefficients of the x square, x and constant coefficient, you will get a is equal to k and b is equal to minus, here minus is there, that's why I have taken minus k into alpha plus beta, c is equal to k into alpha plus beta. Next, already we know that a is equal to k. Now how will get alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Now if I consider this equation, that is b is equal to minus k into alpha plus beta, I can write this as alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by k, where k is nothing but the value of a. So I will get alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So like this I am getting the equation alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So same in the case of alpha beta is equal to c by a. This is the procedure to find the relation of the coefficient and the zeros of the polynomial. Now let me take one example here. Now if I take an example, so you have to find the relation between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10. Right, so there is a equation. Now after taking this equation, I am denoting this p of x is equal to x square plus 7x plus 10. First you find what are the zeros of this polynomial. To find the zeros of the polynomial, take the factors of this, means just split your terms, that is x square, this 10 I can write as 5 into 2. Right, now 5 2s are 10, now 5 plus 2 is 7. So it is satisfying. So I can write as 5x plus 2x plus 10. So I can write this one as x into x minus 5 plus 2 into x plus 5 plus 2 into x plus 5 is equal to x plus 5 into x plus 2. Now what is my alpha here? So alpha is equal to x plus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 5, x is equal to minus 2. So my alpha is nothing but minus 5 and beta is nothing but minus 2. So I got the roots here. So after finding the roots, then you have to compare this with your coefficient. Now as per previous we have discussed about how to find the relation between its coefficient and your zeros. So the formula is given as alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a and alpha beta is equal to c by a. Based on these two formulas we are showing the relation. Now first one, the relation of sum of roots, that is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Right, now if I take the equation here, so x square plus 7x plus 10 because I need to find what is A, what is B and what is C. So compare with this equation, ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic equation where the value is not there in this equation. So I can write this one as A is equal to 1, B is equal to 7 and C is equal to 10. Now substitute in this. So here alpha is nothing but minus 5, beta is nothing but minus 7. Now here minus b is given as 7 here, that is minus 7 by A is nothing but 1. So here minus 5 minus 2 is minus 7 is equal to minus 7. So it satisfies. Next, second one is product. Now product of roots formula is given as alpha beta is equal to C by A. Now what is alpha for me? Minus 5. What is beta for me? Minus 2. Here C value is given as 10. 10 by 1. So this implies now 5 2s are 10 is equal to 10. So like this we are showing the relation between the roots and the coefficients, right? Now if I take one more example, show the relation between the zeros and the coefficients of the polynomial x square minus x minus 6, right? So how to do this? First, what is polynomial given to you? That is x square minus x minus 6. Then take the factors. Now here 3 2s are 6. Now if I subtract, minus 3 plus 2 is nothing but minus 1, which satisfy the middle term. So I can write this one as x square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. So in these two x is common. So if I remove this x, you will get x minus 3 plus 2 is common here. X minus 3 is equal to 0. So I will get here x minus 3 into x plus 2 equal to 0. That is x plus 3 is equal to 0 is the first one. Next, x plus 2 equal to x minus 3 here. X plus 2 equal to 0 the second one. So x is equal to 3 and x is equal to minus 2. So this is the value of alpha and this is the value of beta. Next, after that you need what is the value of A, B and C. Now you compare x square minus x minus 6 with ax square plus bx plus c, right? Now here A, the coefficient of x square is not having any value in your first equation, so I can write this as 1, that is A is equal to 1. For B also not there, so I can represent this as minus 1. C is equal to minus 6. Like this I got the value of A, B, C and I got the roots of alpha and beta. So after getting all these two values, then show the relation. So relation between zeros and coefficient are, now your first relation is sum of roots, that is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, right? Now what is alpha here? 3. What is beta? Minus 2. What is b here? Minus 1. Already minus is there, that is minus of minus 1 divided by a value is 1. Now here 3 minus 2 is 1 is equal to minus into minus is 1. So here you get the both the values are equal. Now take the second one, that is product of roots, that is alpha beta is equal to c by a. Now what is alpha for me? 3. What is beta for me? Minus 2. So I can write this one as 3 into minus 2 is equal to c values minus 6 by 1. Now 3 2s are minus 6. Minus 6 by 1 is minus 6. So both the both the values are equal to each other. So like this we are showing the relation. Clear? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, just write down your doubts in my comment box. Thank you. So yesterday we have learned the relation between zeros and the coefficient of a quadratic equation. So today we are going to show the relation between the zeros and coefficient of the cubic polynomial, right? There's a cubic polynomial equation, that is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Now coming from the first onwards, that is let alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the polynomial p of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Then the roots are, so roots already they have given us alpha, beta, gamma, so I can write this as x minus alpha, x minus beta and x minus gamma. Now it can be written as if I multiply all these three values, you will get x cube minus x square into alpha plus beta plus gamma plus x into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha minus alpha into beta into gamma. Right, then compare these two equations, that is polynomial equation, if I denote this as first equation and this as your second equation. Now compare these two equations. Now if I compare the coefficients of x cube, x square, x and the constant of both sides, I will get a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus alpha plus beta plus gamma, c is equal to alpha beta plus gamma beta plus gamma alpha, and d is equal to minus alpha beta gamma. So after that I can write the sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Then sum and product, here you have product and this is a sum, that's why we call the sum and product of the zeros is c by a. This is product of the zero, that is minus d by a. Now if I write here, you can write this as sum of zeros. This one is sum and product of zeros. This one is product of zeros. Right, so like this we are showing the relation. This is a main formula to find the relation of the coefficient and its zeros. Now take one example. If I take an example, so we can say 4 minus 2 and 1 by 2 are the zeros of polynomial 2x cube minus 5x square minus 14x plus 8. Right, now how to show the relation between the coefficient and its zeros. The zero polynomial they have given it as alpha is equal to 4, beta is equal to minus 2, gamma is equal to 1 by 2. So already they have given the roots. After giving the roots, then you have to compare the equation with your original equation. Now compare 2x cube minus 5x square minus 14x plus 8 with the equation ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Right, now if I compare, your a value is 2, b value is given as minus 5, c value is given as minus 14 and d value is given as 8. Now after getting the coefficient values and the zero of polynomial, then you have to show the relations. So relation between zeros and coefficient are alpha plus beta plus gamma, that is sum of the roots. Its formula is given as minus b by a, where alpha value is given as 4 plus minus 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus b. Already minus is there, here minus, so minus of minus 5 divided by 2. Right, now take 4 minus 2 is 2, so 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus into minus is plus 5 by 2. Now here if I take an LCM, you will get 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 is 5 by 2 is equal to 5 by 2. Right, so first one is satisfied. Next, say what is second one here? Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. Right, this is the formula. Now how to show the values? Now alpha is given as 4, beta is given as minus 2, next beta is given as minus 2, gamma is given as 1 by 2, Next, gamma is given as 1 by 2, alpha is given as 4 is equal to C. C value is minus 14 by 2, right? Next, here 4 2s are 8, that is minus 8. Here 2 cancel, you will get minus 1, 2 2s are 4, here plus 2 is equal to minus 14, 2 7s are 14, that is minus 7, right? Here minus 8, minus 1, minus 9, minus 9 plus 2, minus 7 equal to minus 7. So it satisfies. Next, the last roots. Next, the last one is, relation of the last one is alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a, right? Now alpha, so alpha is given as 4, beta is given as minus 2, gamma is given as 1 by 2 is equal to minus d. Minus d is given as minus 8 by 2, right? Now here 4 2s are 8, that is minus 8 by 2 is equal to minus 8 by 2. I can cancel this, 2 4s are here, 2 4s are, so answer is minus 4 equal to minus 4. So like this we can show relation between of quadratic equation or else cubic polynomial. The only thing is, in quadratic equation they won't give the roots, we have to find the roots, then after finding the roots we have to show its relation. But in cubic polynomial they will give the roots of the equation and a polynomial, just you have to verify the equation and comparing with your relations. Hope you have understood all these problems, all these examples, and along with the definition, the concept we have gone through cubic polynomial and quadratic polynomial. Thank you, students.